Hi, today I'm gonna make a match rocket. What you'll need is book of matches. You can get the books that come in like those thin cardboard ones, or you can get the sticks. It doesn't matter. I'm using these ones because the only ones I got. Foil, about 3.5 inches by 2.5 inches. Toothpick, a pen, and scissors. Okay, first what you do is you take your pen and then take out the ink part, throw that shell away, and then what you do is you put it right at the edge of the thing, and when you do it, you have to roll it up like you're rolling a ball or something. I don't know. You're rolling the foil into the shell or the cylinder, and then you roll it all the way pretty tight. No, not too tight. You know, you don't want to unravel, or you don't want it to don't want the matches to fit. And sometimes the matches won't fit, so you might want to do it over again to keep it loose. This is how you know if the matches are going to fit. You take your match, and you take your match, and then keep your foil in there, and then see if they'll fit at first. If they're having a little struggle in this, you might want to open this up again and kind of loosen it up if you can. What you do is just pull back and do it over again, just not as hard. Get the foil to bend into that easier shape, and then try it again and see if it fits. Now, when you do this, you're definitely gonna want like a lighter, or like a regular cigarette lighter, and about time. If it doesn't fit, what you do is when you if the match doesn't fit, what you do is after you cut it off and it doesn't fit, try slicing it in half with like a knife or something, because then it'll just be like a lot easier. Might be a little hard to cut it down, but it makes it fit more in. So see how we're going with the over here. Okay. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to tighten my end. You can do two ways to tighten your end. Your tip. What you do is let's see how I would test this out. Whatever length it is right now, you want to look inside the tube and make sure you have enough room for it to tighten that part right there at the end, and it doesn't have the pen inside of it anymore. And then what you do is you can either bend it, like flatten it, and then roll it up like toothpaste really tight, or you can screw it on like a little like arrowhead or a little like horn, whatever you want. I'm just gonna do it like a little like tip, like arrow. And then get it in really tight. You want to get really tight, that way you can it won't, when you light it, it won't blow off the front end. It'll just come out the back. Next is you take about 3 to 5 matches and cut the tip off, because like some sides they have more of the red part. You can see it. They have more of the red part, and then the other side has less. Cut off the part that has less. That way you can get an all-around part of it. Cut this one also. Okay, you got your 3 match heads. I'm gonna use 4 because like the more you have, the physics behind it is when it's inside. And what you do is, well, it's all inside of it. Well, they're all inside. What you need to do is you need to, when you light it and you heat up from the tip of the foil, it burns this first match, and then it ignites in a pressurized area, and ignites the second one, ignites the first one, kind of like a chain reaction, depending how long it is. If you have a really long tube with like 30 or 20, it'd go a little further, or it could pop, determining how tight your tip is. So an even one would be around 3 to 5. So this is what you want to do, and I'm cutting my 4th one. Okay, how to put it in. This is when the toothpick comes in handy. If for some reason you can't get the match in, well, see, it's coming in easy because I loosened it. You don't want it to be as tight as possible on this and, you know, snug out. You want it to be a little loose on the pen tube. So then you just put the 4 in here. And sometimes they might not go down, so use a toothpick and just kind of, you know, poke it down there. And then if you're not, you want to get it all the way at the tip of the shell or the rocket, and you kind of jam it in as far as it'll go, holding the tip really tight. You really want to tighten this really well, because if this thing unravels, then your whole thing's messed up. And then you put your next one in. See, if I went to buy anything a little too fast, just, you know, with YouTube, hit the pause button or hit rewind. And then I'm gonna go through this one again, 4th one and final, and then shove it all the way back there with the rest of them. Might be a little edgy on this one, but it's best because if you had the toothpaste tip, then it could bend, so I don't like it. So you have this to push down. All right, they're all the way back in there. Covered about, they're about all the way where this is right here. It's a little too dark. There we go. You can see better. All right, and then now what you need to do is take your toothpick, put it all the way back there at the end of where until it stops because of the matches. And then what you do is you take the toothpick, put it at the bottom of the foil circle, and then you wrap it around the toothpick really tight, like it's, if you can see it right there, it's really tight around it. And then you just fold that on top of this, on top of the other foil, and then, you know, get it even out there. And see if you can, like, squeeze this, make sure it's really tight. And then there is your match rocket. Now, what you could do, now to launch it, you would need like a paper clip. See if I have one over here. If you can get like a butterfly paper clip, like the ones that are weird shit like that, you bend the top one, and then it's sticking out like a little launch pad. And then, because of the toothpick's a little fatter than the pen, the paper clip itself, you just snug it down in there really loose, and there's your launch pad. And then, you know, find somewhere to flat bay it, and then light it, and then just light it until light it right at the tip. That way, when it ignites, it goes down through it, and it'll just shoot out really fast. And that is how you make your match rocket. To see it fire, check out Launch 1 match rocket. Thanks for watching.